Hey everyone, welcome back to Henry's Frickin' Podcast. I know it's been a minute. I have been on hiatus in Italy for a little bit, but now I'm back with a very, very special guest. The talented, the creative, the poet herself, everybody. Give it up for Savannah Garza. Yes!
Oh my goodness. Hello. The
Oh my god,
poet.
this is so
Not the poet.
exciting! I had to do it. I had to do it. So go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell the people.
People.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Savannah. I write a blog. If
Oh my god, yes. That's right. Of course. Go look
if
at the
you haven't
blog.
had it sent to yourself, I write a blog.
It's a good blog too.
It's a good blog. It's a good blog. It's a blog where I talk about my friends, my family, and my travels and my relationships.
Emphasis on the relationships. There was an S there. You heard right, folks. There was an S. It's giving multiple. So
It's giving.
also, it's giving three.
It's giving three.
Yes, yes, it is. So Savannah is somebody that I met in Florence on our second day
I
at
think
the
so.
campus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got close really quick. Yeah, obviously we have our little group. But you know what? I'm just gonna put this out there just for at the very start of this podcast. Sorry to all of you guys listening who I know are in such big anticipation because you want to know about my Italian adventures. But I'm saving the big Florence, Italy, NYU podcast to do with all four of us.
Yes.
So for this one, it's gonna be us. It's gonna be us. I'm focusing on Savannah. She's wearing a Harry Styles t-shirt, if you guys were wondering. That's right. She's a big Harry Styles fan. You've been to a lot of concerts.
Oh, yes. So many concerts.
How many would you say?
How many? Well, when I was my first ever concert I ever went to was Kelly Clarkson. I was 5. I was like 5 or 6. That was my first concert. It was Kelly Clarkson. And after that, I've been to maybe 17 or more.
Oh my god.
I've seen a lot of people in concert.
I've literally been to 3. But you know what? I think I'm just not like the biggest concert gal because I have this weird thing with loud noises where like I don't know. I just can't really take like really loud noises. So sometimes, even at the concerts that I've been at, sometimes during them, I was like,
You're doing a little too much. You're doing a little too much.
it's a lot of noise for me. But that said, there are some people still who I'm like, if I knew I could get tickets to their concert immediately.
No, yes. Ariana Grande was probably the coolest performer, and her vocals insane.
Oh no,
Insane.
100%. Ariana immediately, SZA immediately, Adele immediately, Nicki
Oh,
Minaj
Adele.
immediately. Like all of just it's happening. If I could do it, it would happen.
Oh yeah, I want to see Adele so bad.
Oh,
That would just be life-changing. I saw Sia in concert. Oh my god.
we love Sia.
She is insane.
This
She's
is a
insane.
podcast that supports Sia fully. So for anyone listening, just know that. And know that that's what you've entered into today.
Yeah. Her voice, amazing. Though when she performs, she stands at like on this step stool and she has a microphone and she just stands there and sings. Like there's no movement, no dancing, but there's Maddie Ziegler that's like dancing around her. And you're just kind of like,
oh, all right.
you're
Okay.
like, that's a choice.
Yeah.
It was a little weird.
A little weird.
Yeah. Selena Gomez, she was awful.
Really? Well, was this in like the bad Selena era where she was
like when she stopped her tour, like this was like right after like it's like the one with like the I just want to look good for you.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
it was that album I went to see her. She was not good. But I just don't think she's a good performer.
Yeah.
Like
well, not everyone is. Yeah. Some people are just not.
Yeah, she wasn't. I also don't think she was prepared mentally or physically.
Definitely that.
But Demi Lovato was really good. She was good.
You love Demi. You know, It's just a side note. I'm just jumping from topic to topic as I do in this podcast. This has been a, a long-awaited podcast, actually.
I know.
Because, like I said before, for everyone listening, that I want to do one with 4 people. And so far on the podcast, I've already had 2 of those people. There was just one left that hadn't been recorded with. And now I'm doing it right now as we speak.
I mean, are you gonna do Luciano?
Ooh, shout out to Luciano. Luciano, I know you're probably not listening, but like, LOL. Maybe we'll have a podcast sometime, you know? We could try it out. I have a feeling you're gonna be at home for a while.
Emphasis on the
Anyway. He's taking a nap right now, so he won't know what I said, but
that is so true.
Oh my god. Oh.
Emphasis on nap.
Emphasis on the nap. Yeah, so Luciano is my roommate, everybody. And we'll introduce him at some point in the podcast.
Yeah,
I'm sure,
yeah. Like he's recently been more than a roommate. He's like our friend.
Yeah, no, he definitely will be introduced at some point, and I'm sure we'll have lots to talk about, especially when we have the other 2 on the podcast. But yeah, so, this is so funny. Okay, I wrote this in my notes for what I wanted to talk about on this podcast, because a lot of you guys at home who maybe don't exactly know who Savannah is or don't follow her wouldn't know this, but it's just something that I feel needs to be addressed. So not to come for you in front of everybody, but are we going to talk about how you and your sister, I've recently found out, are twins? And okay, folks, when I say they're twins, I don't mean they are, because they aren't born on the same day, but they look the same.
Oh, we do not look the same. I don't know why. Devin, my sister's name is Devin. She is obsessed with taking photos of herself and sending them to me and being like, why do I look like you in this? And she is obsessed with me like taking a picture with her and then her being like, oh my god, we look so similar. My mom is the same way. I will be on FaceTime with my mom and I'm abroad. I live abroad in Italy, and I want to talk about something, and if I do a certain head movement, she's like, oh my god, you look just like your sister. And I'm like, okay. Huh?
It's so true though. But also, could we talk about your mom? Because y'all, I know most of you don't / will probably never know Savannah's mom, but you should, because she is so funny. Oh my god. I cannot wait to one day meet her, for real.
Oh, my mom, you know, like you have those moms that are like, you know, like wears cardigans and t-shirts and flats and straight leg jeans, and you know, like she's that mom, that like suburban mom, you know.
Yeah.
No, that is not my mom.
No, it's not. It is.
That is not my mom. My mom wears ripped skinny jeans, Converse, and a good old Tupac shirt and some red lipstick sometimes and some mascara. And she has a nose piercing. She used to have a lip piercing, but she took it out. But that's my mom. And
That's my mom.
That's my mom. Like, she's hilarious. She wears flannels. Her favorite color to wear is black. Like, love. Like, she will sing Whitney Houston at the top of her lungs.
Oh, yes. Yes.
At the top of her lungs. She will make a song out of every little thing. And it's just funny because then you have my dad. And my dad...
Oh, yes. Let's get into your dad.
He looks intimidating. Oh my god, not at all. He's that loving, like, I'll cook you whatever you want to eat.
Her dad's a chef, y'all.
Yeah.
Her mom is funny and cool, and her dad's a chef. What are y'all doing? Like, huh? Anyway, ciao.
Yeah, ciao.
For real, it's yeah, definitely lucky, giving lucky.
Though my Mexican parents will roast the shit out of you.
That's true.
Don't get it twisted. My
That's true.
mom roasts me 24/7.
Yes.
100%. Like all the time. My mom will hit me with a tortilla. Like,
Oh my
you
gosh.
name it. She will hit, like, you know, like when you finish the roll of paper towels and you but like
Yeah.
she'll hit you with it. She'll use it as like a microphone, kind of like a boom situation, and yell at us from across the room.
Oh my god.
My parents, insane chaos.
So we've been home for a couple days now. How's home been? Brutally honest.
You know, Texas is weird because everyone looks the same.
Oh.
Everyone looks the same. Everyone does the same thing every day. And it's hot, guys. It is 82 degrees.
Is it really?
It is 82 degrees and sunny.
Girl, it was snowing today. It was literally snowing where I live.
Lucky. 82 degrees, sunny, humid. I went to work today for the first time. I've also been very jet lagged. So like mood is all over the place. Like I'm still trying to adjust. Like
the sleep cycle.
Home, yeah, coming home from abroad is insane because first, like you're eating food, like American food. And first of all, why is everything salty here? Why is everything so sweet?
So salty and so sweet.
Like so salty, so sweet. And like it's like I feel like people think we're being snobby when we say that, but it's so true. Like I took a drink of my Starbucks and I was like, oh my god.
I love it. You know me and my sweets. I was like,
no, I know you and your sweets. You were like that hit the spot.
I was like, yeah, I was eating Reese's Cups like 2 hours after I landed up on the fucking plane. I was ready.
You were ready. I was not. I took a bite of my, like, it's not even the sweet part that I was kind of like, The salty is what I was like, ooh, like I shriveled like a little bit because it was so salty. It was just a lot. And I think also it's been weird adjusting coming back because you're so used to the people you surround yourself with daily and just not to have them there.
It's weird to not have them there all the time. Yeah.
It's weird because like, you know, us and our friends, like our best friends, like we're with each other 24/7.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we'll be like, hey, where are you guys? Like, where are you? And we'll be like, oh, here. Boom. Yeah. We're there. Like,
or not even text. We'll just show up at the door.
Just knock on the door and be like, hey, you here?
Yeah. Open the door, check if you're in there, and then come in, regardless. Yeah.
Regardless of, literally. It's just like, it's weird. And also, like, I keep thinking I have homework and I don't.
Oh, that's so funny.
Like, I know you're not because you
don't care. You're not didn't do the homework anyway. Didn't do any of the homework. Got fine grades. Didn't do any of the homework. No, not for me. Well, my teacher, that was the trick though. I never did any of my Italian homework. And then my teacher did this thing where he one time said, just do most of the homework. You don't have to do, I don't expect you guys to do every single homework I assign. So I was like, so I'm not doing any of it then. I'll do one homework per month and that's it. And that's what I did.
Me literally doing all of my Italian homework because I was so scared of getting a bad grade in that class. I mean, I passed. Like, thank God. Thank Jesus I passed that class. Because
of course.
I have to not do good on those tests or those quizzes.
I still don't know what I got on the final and what I got on the last quiz that we took because I never...
Me too. No idea.
There was no in-person class. Yeah. So I did not know what I got on that at all.
Me neither. I don't even know what I got on the final. All I know is that like my final grade in the class.
But you know what? Can I be really honest? I don't care.
I mean,
at all. I don't want to know at this point.
I don't want to know either. I don't really care anymore because did I pass the class? Yes. Are my final grades in? Yes.
Yes,
is my GPA still good enough to keep my scholarships? Yes, that's all that matters.
Exactly.
That is all that matters.
And that's on period.
Let's talk about how the GPA to keep your scholarship is only 2.0.
That's insane.
That's so crazy. Like
That's like crazy.
that's low. That's so low.
I mean, slay, honestly, but like it's
So slay. Like
crazy.
literally, you could do like
You
pretty bad.
barely need to like, yeah,
Yeah, you could literally get all B's in one C and still be fine. Like
yeah, like it's not,
that's
yeah,
insane.
but it is still insane. Honestly, I mean, it is weird because I wake up. It's like one of those things where you wake up in the morning and you're like, on one hand, it is nice that I feel like I don't have so many people all around me, and I feel like, oh, I don't have to go to school. I have the freedom. What am I going to do today? But then on the other hand, it's like, oh, also none of the my closest friends that I've been seeing every day are here, and I can't walk into the city anymore. Like,
Oh no, that's been really messing me up. Is because I live in like kind of the suburbs part in San Antonio. So
yeah,
I live far away from everything.
right,
Like I can't just walk, be like, oh, I'm going into town to go look at clothes, or I'm going into town to go get a sandwich. Like, bye guys, I'll see you later. No, I literally have to like like leave my house, go in my car, some more car, and to get something. And the thing about here is like the only food I have near me is fast food. I don't
yeah,
want that. Like, I don't like it. I don't like the way it makes me feel. Like, of course, I miss it
true,
when I was in Italy, but it's not like I want it all the time. Like, I miss walking down and getting a panino and getting
yeah,
like my cappuccino. Like,
yeah. And it's
it's
like
simple
fresh and it tastes good and it feels good.
and it feels
But
good.
yeah, I'm the same way. Like I have a little kind of like shopping complex thing that I can walk to, but you know, again, the places there, we have a Chipotle, we have a Starbucks, and then there's like a Trader Joe's and a Mediterranean restaurant, and that's
Mhm.
it. And it's like there aren't that many choices. It's fast food, and if I want to walk to somewhere where I could actually like get clothes or like go thrifting or something, it's going to be like a 2 to 3 mile walk, which I've done, but it's not something that I can do like every day. That's like a once a month, twice a month kind of trip for me. Like I'm not walking three
Oh yeah,
miles.
no. It's crazy to think that like that's far for you, but like we would walk all the way from campus to the Ponte Vecchio. Like if anyone doesn't know, that means old bridge in Italian. Um
Yeah, so there's this whole story. It's actually really funny because there's all these bridges in Florence, and a lot of them got like bombed down, destroyed in the wars. Um, but there was like one that's like the oldest one still standing from the time period. And so it's called the Ponte Vecchio. And I always thought that was like a cool name, whatever, until you realize that Ponte in Italian means bridge, and Vecchio in Italian literally means old.
it literally means
So it
old
literally
bridge.
it literally means old bridge. So it's kind of like whatever. I mean, it's still a
I
really
think
cool place, but
I think it was really crazy to put that together when we were in Italian class.
yeah.
Like it was weird to like learn how to say ponte and then how to say vecchio, and we're like, oh my god, it means old bridge.
And it was
Like
like, oh, duh.
like that's what it means. It
Yeah.
literally means old bridge.
Yeah, it was kind of like a oh, so that's why moment. It was weird. But it happened a lot because I feel like even though, you know, compared to everybody there, we kind of didn't know like that much Italian. I would say like we weren't, especially the two of us specifically, like we were never like the strongest, but we still learned a lot, especially
Oh
being back
no,
here.
yeah.
No, like we learned a lot
Oh
for sure.
yeah, for
Definitely
sure.
like a
Like
lot of things.
no, literally, like I feel like okay, I feel more comfortable translating the Italian in my head from what they're saying than speaking it. When
Yes.
like Malik and Tucker are really good at speaking it. Like Tucker can have a full-on conversation.
Yeah. But Tucker's really good at retaining words that he hears.
Yeah,
And I'm just like not that girl.
me
But
neither.
like
No,
slay, you
neither.
know?
It doesn't click as fast as it clicked for them, which is okay because we still passed and we still are learning. So,
Yeah. I think that I could get definitely to at least like Malik level if I were to have put in more effort. And I'm not saying that I didn't put in that much effort because I definitely did want to learn and like I did try and I did do the assignments and the oral presentations and stuff. But could I have done the homework? Yeah. Could I have studied for the quizzes? Sure. I didn't.
but did you want to?
No, I didn't want
You
to.
did
But
not want.
looking back, I'm thinking I probably could have. And will I do it next semester? No. Still no. But,
I mean, I think that I really want to be able to put at least partially fluent in Italian on like upcoming resumes.
oh, well,
So
yeah, of course.
I hope to at least know.
I mean,
like,
I'm going to put fluent regardless. I've already talked, like, it's happening. Like,
no, yeah. I've been doing Duolingo like all day. Like not all
yeah,
day,
I
but
keep
like
meaning to
last-
download it.
yeah, like I've been doing it for since like before we left because like I'm like I need to remember certain things because I don't want to
Keep
get
what you
back.
got to, yeah.
I don't want to get back and be like, I don't remember
What?
anything.
I forgot.
Yeah, exactly.
And when we get back and we start the next Italian course, it's not going to re-go over things. It's just going to keep going. And
It's gonna be like,
harder.
all right, guys, we're here. Here's your first assignment, and we're gonna be like,
You remember everything you just learned last semester, of course, right? All right, let's move on.
we're gonna be like,
Sorry, my teacher died mid-semester, so can I have a break, please?
oh my god, bro, we have to deal with Speeny.
Oh my god, yes we do.
I'm not ready. I'm scared.
Speeny, if you're listening to this, just know that I'm such a good student. All that stuff I said about not doing the homework was a lie and totally hypothetical. And I am completely ready and excited to take your class. So just know that, Speeny. I think it'll be fun. And it's the first class that all four of us will have together. So that'll be really fun.
We better all have it together. I hope they don't, because I was supposed to have more classes with Malik, but they switched her schedule last minute. So if they don't,
Oh,
better not pull
yeah.
that. They better not pull that.
If they move me to a class that ends at 6:15, sorry, no offense, I will be so mad.
I know. I literally had to get a class that end like I think is it Nicholson? I have at
Yeah.
Nicholson class ends at 6:15. But I was like, you know
Girl, you're gonna be
Whatever.
falling. I cannot wait to hear all the texts about you falling asleep in that class because I fell asleep in. Oh God, I'm Nicholson. I really loved your class. If you're listening to this, but it was just at the time of the day I was very tired. So just know that it wasn't you, but I did sometimes start to fall asleep in the class.
Oh no,
And-
Antiquity, Antiquity, if you're ever listening to this, I love you. Like you're the greatest.
Oh yeah, queen.
But man, how she would roast me. Oh man, how she would roast me.
Yes, we did have this teacher who taught global works in Antiquity, which if you're wondering what that is, it's basically a class where we went back over all the ancient civilizations and talked about them. So it like started in Mesopotamia, we went to Egypt, we did like we did a Greek, Roman, etc. We did everything.
But we went
and
over
we talked
like
about
classics,
it. Yeah,
like
the classics.
Aristotle, Socrates, all that.
Plato, Confucius. Yeah, we
Oh,
did it
my
all.
man, Confucius.
We did it all. And we would talk about it. And it was a very lecture style class where she'd pull up kind of like PowerPoint slides and explain things. And we just like, it was a 5 p.m. to 6:15 p.m.
15.
class. And we were sleeping.
I had 3 classes that day. Henry had all of his. So
I had 4. Yeah.
Henry was pretty much dead. He would sometimes come with his blanket.
Yeah. I would.
I kept checking my Apple Watch because I was like, time.
The
Also,
only reason we couldn't fall asleep was because we were so hungry. Because dinner for us, which is provided by the school, which we will get into.
Dinner.
We will get into it in the other podcast that's going to happen soon. We'll get into it. But dinner was at 6:30. So we had to wait until that class was over and then go from that villa to the other villa to get dinner. And
It
yes,
was
it's bougie saying that we had school and dinner in villas. Okay, I know it's bougie. So I
because
don't
we
want to
are
see any
bougie.
comments. Yeah.
We are
Yes,
bougie.
we are bougie. Thank you.
The food
Were
we're eating
y'all
wasn't bougie.
studying in Italy? I didn't think so. It just can't even spell Italia. That's what I
You can't
thought.
even spell Italy.
That no, they could not. Speaking of Italy, look at me with the segues. I'm so good at this. All the skills of making these podcasts from back in the other months are coming back to me. Um, speaking of Italy, capital of Italy is Rome, right? We took a trip to Rome.
Yes, we did. And did we
Yes, we
walk
did.
31,997 steps? Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
They say Italy, I mean, Rome wasn't discovered in one day. We sure did see it
Yes, we
in one.
did. Yes, we did. We saw all of Rome in one day, y'all. You can do it in one day if you really try.
Did we almost miss our train back home?
Yes, but I saved it, so we're all good there. We managed. But yeah, it was such a fun trip. We did it not too long before we left. It was like
It's like 2 weeks maybe before we left. It was a couple weeks
yeah,
after
yeah.
so I definitely needed that. It was so much fun.
Yes, it was such a fun trip. We got all of the classic Rome foods. We saw them. I went to the Vatican Museum. Like we did all the stuff. It was really, really fun.
We did a lot. Like looking back at the photos, it looks like we were in Rome for 2 days.
Yeah. It's
No,
kind of crazy.
it was one day. Like
and a long day.
So long. We packed so much in that day.
You heard the steps just now. She told you guys the steps. How many miles was that?
Like 4. Maybe.
What?
It was like a lot. Like I honestly don't even know. It was a lot. Like maybe what was it, 7?
Miles?
Yeah, it was something crazy like that. I remember.
Wait. Hold on.
It was like crazy.
Yeah, but not 4. It was like 14.
14, something like it was something really crazy. It was 31,977 steps, but I'm not sure how many miles. It was something crazy like that.
It was something crazy like 14 or 15 miles, guys. Like it was ridiculous. But we had such a good time. I mean, it did start Hurricane Katrina while we were there on us.
They said raining cats and dogs, more than that. It was more than that.
It was the whole farm. Mama, it was goats.
It was cows.
Cows. Yes, it was. And oh my god, you should have seen. There was a couple times where Savannah's umbrella would do the floopity doop thing where it goes like floop and like goes upward. It was so funny. There were also times where there was one time where I was trying to get through like this little space and I just umbrella like bumped right into a pole because I could not get through.
The amount of times I told Henry I was gonna pee myself from laughing.
I was just trying to say anything. I was just cracking the joke, saying the shit because I needed to get through it because it was cold and raining and I was dying inside. Literally dying. It was so cold.
And I had to pee so much. I don't know what I was drinking.
Let me just let you, it's not about what you were drinking. Let me just let all y'all know something about Savannah right now, is that when it comes to peeing, it's a hourly thing. It's a bi-hourly thing. She comes out of the bathroom, sits down, and it's like, I feel like I have to pee. I'm like, girl, but weren't you just in the bathroom. She's like, I know. And you know it too.
I always have to pee. I'm like a pregnant woman. Mm-hmm. But I'm not pregnant. Don't worry.
That's why we're so compatible. That's the true compatibility test. One who has to pee all the time and one who never pees.
Never. Henry will use the bathroom. He's like, oh, it's my annual time to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Oh, once a week. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then we got Malik just like using the bathroom literally more than me. She uses more than me.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's a vegan thing or if it's just a Malik.
It's definitely a vegan thing. Definitely.
I mean, I would assume.
I would assume too. Like, yeah, her bowels are moving a lot faster.
When you eat like more meat, more eggs, more like cheese, that probably
backs you up.
Back, yeah, stops at your
Yeah,
system more. I don't know.
I don't know either. You know,
Oh my
it's really
god.
funny because me and Henry are the only ones that don't have any dietary needs
That
within
is
our
true.
group.
That is
We're
true.
the only ones. And so whenever it came time to go to dinner with each other, it was kind of like breaking off.
Oh my
Cause
god,
like
yeah. We got to like actually get like meat, which was fun. Cheese.
because because whenever the first couple weeks in Italy, like we went to vegan places, we tried, and then there's just a point I was like, you know what, I don't want to pay €12 for that.
Yeah, and it's not like it's an all the time thing either, because most of the time we did eat at campus, which
Oh,
again
looking
will be
back,
gotten to. But
we ate on campus like a lot, and then
oh
towards
no, a
the end
lot.
of the semester, we're like, f this, like f this.
Can I just rant for just 1 second? Because I'm not going to talk about the school food because we'll get to that in a different podcast. But what I will say is there was one time where we decided not to get it, or it was just me, and I got, no, it was both of us. And we got from Amo Bento, which is like this poke bowl place that they have in Florence, which is usually pretty good. But this time, and I'm still not over it, it
I
was
know what you're
shitty.
gonna say. I know you're
It
gonna say.
was really shitty, and the avocado was hard, mama. And I'm still kind of not over it because I think I tried to pretend like it was better than it was, but it was bad.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that day, and it's kind of like they shook the bowl as
Oh,
well.
it looked fucked up. Yeah.
It looked so effed up. I don't know if the guy was on his bike, like going like wee, dissing everybody, like jerking. I don't know, but
Definitely jerking. Yeah.
it was insane how disappointing it was because the first few times we ever got
Oh
it, we were
no,
like,
yeah.
it's
And it had like,
it's good.
I already knew it was gonna be fucked up because the first time we got it, it was like stacked with the different things in a nice packaging. You could see like the sauce, like how they had put it on. Like you could see the lines of sauce. This time, no, uh-uh,
Mm-mm.
not at all. It was not that. Anyway, rant over. But that was just so frustrating. But yeah, so it's nice because sometimes when we eat together, we get to like separate and like eat meat and cheese, and that's nice. And so when
Yeah,
we were in Rome, we got to eat a lot of things that usually we wouldn't really get to. So we got the carbonara, we got the um
calamari.
the the calamari, we got the tiramisu,
We got
we actually did. We got the pizza. Oh my god.
that pizza was really good.
Oh
That pizza
god.
was so good.
Thinking about it makes me want pizza, and I don't even love pizza like that, but like it was so good.
Okay, I hate how people complain about Italian pizza, but it's just so much better. Like I don't care what people say. Like the ingredients make you feel more fresh. Eating pizza in America is being stuffed, feeling gross about yourself and regretting what you just ate because everything is so sweet. Like pizza here is
Yeah.
sweet. Like pizza here is sweet.
Yeah,
And
it's definitely, I will say, without a doubt, that this pizza, flavor-wise, 100% better. Now, what was giving me the problem, and which is what is why I think a lot of people also still think that, like, for example, New York pizza is better, is the texture thing. Because we're so used to that, like, very crunchy, like, firm slice. But in Italy, that texture is different.
I could see how that, yeah.
So I see when people say that, but it's not a bad texture. It's still good. It's soft. The dough is arguably better. Like, so it's just
Yeah,
different, but
yeah, I don't know. I just think that Italian pizza is so much better than here because I think that there's a lot of memories that surround Italy for me, especially as a
yeah.
child when I lived in
Hmm.
Naples. And Naples is the birthplace of
I was gonna
pizza.
say, still haven't had pizza from Naples yet, but I guess
We're going in March, remember?
we'll get there. I cannot wait
I
for
am
that
going in
stuff.
March, so you can come with me.
Oh, I will. And I'll be having a lot of pizza.
Yes. Plus it's my mom's friend's retirement in Naples. And so
Slay.
you can also get homemade Mexican food.
Oh my god. I know by March gonna be missing Mexican food because even when I got back here, and I'm not like a Chipotle gal. Like I know Malik loves Chipotle. I don't love Chipotle because when I do eat Chipotle, it does make me feel like shit. I feel like it makes everyone feel like shit.
I think that's
So,
fast food in America. It just makes everyone feel ugh.
and like I do crave it every once in a while, but when I'm not even craving it, I don't go to Chipotle. But it was tasted so good when I got back just because it'd been so long since I had any sort of like Mexican food. It's like
Let me just
ridiculous.
say, when I got off the plane, my dad had like food cooked,
Oh,
and oh
ah,
my god,
that's so
having
good.
a home cooked meal is insane.
It's so good. It
Like
hits different.
it hits so much. It's
That just
insane.
reminded me. You just reminded me of something, and I'm so mad because I hadn't even thought about it, and now I'm gonna be plagued. Those fucking chamoy candies, bitch. Uh I didn't think about it, and now they're in my mind. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go out and buy a bottle. Just start putting it on stuff.
Oh yeah. You're definitely if you ever have mango and chamoy and tajin. Oh, so
Y'all, she
good.
got me hooked.
I
I'm gonna
did.
be that girl who's doing like the TikToks with like the fruit roll-ups and the and put it in the freezer and shit. Oh
Please, please spread that. Spread your Latina around.
yeah, I'm spreading my
Spread it.
Latina, guys.
You spread
Yeah.
it. The amount of people I've met at from the East Coast, not naming names,
Oh,
that have ever had chamoy or tajin or any of that Mexican candy is so insane.
yeah.
Like I didn't realize like how Latin I was.
Oh my god,
And like how many
I totally thought you were referring to me just there, but then it clicked that you weren't. Again, something we'll get to. Actually, you know what? No. You know what, Ellen? No, that's not the case. Because listen, we could do it on this one. Get it out the way. I feel like why not?
Okay, all right.
So not to name names. Could you imagine? Should I? Would that be shady? I'm
That
not
would
the villain. Am I the
yeah.
drama?
Am I
I'm not
the
the
drama?
drama.
Am I the
Not
drama?
the drama. Am I the villain?
I'm not the villain.
I guess listen. Miss Girl's never gonna listen.
Miss Girl might.
Apparently Miss Girl be reading shit, so why wouldn't he listen?
Oh,
Why wouldn't he listen to some stuff? We're talking about Savannah's ex, if you weren't aware.
yes, Savannah. X's.
Not the exes, not the multiple. Oh my god. Yeah, so um Savannah was in a how long was it? How long was the relationship with like the most recent one? How long was that that sounded shady. How what was the time span on that?
Month and like maybe 2 weeks.
Month and 2 weeks? Okay. That sounds about right.
Though like a lot of people have said to me, Savannah, get over it. It wasn't even that long. Blah blah blah. Like it wasn't even that long. Like multiple times I've heard that from someone. Like get over it. It was just blah 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 amount of time. And you know, I hate when people say that because it's like insensitive. Like
It's rude.
it's so rude. Like let me take my time to handle this and let me deal with it my own way. And like this breakup, I think was really hard on me because first of all, none of my friends liked this person.
LOL. That's the truth.
That is the truth. None of my friends really liked this person. And like when I told them, like, oh my God, they're like, girl, we didn't even like him. And I was like, oh. And I think I just started to realize
God, I can't wait for him to listen to this. Continue.
like I think I just realized that like wow, like I guess maybe he just wasn't the one for me, but it was hard to come to terms with that because of how bad the breakup was. Like
Yeah,
it
I
was
mean,
messy.
it was just messy. It was rough. And it's what you said is true. Like, it's very much like, oh, was this your breakup? Did you go through this relationship? Then why are you telling me how
Yeah.
to deal with it? You know, like kind of
Like
just
don't tell me how to deal with my feelings and how to cope with it. And like if I'm feeling feelings, like let me have my time.
Did I ask you for advice? Yeah.
No, literally, did I ask you? And like when people would comment and come up to me and be like, "Oh my god, like, are you okay?" Like, blah blah. Like, I heard what happened. I read your blog. Oh my god. Like, okay, the thing, like, I got really upset with my blog because, okay, I started my blog a couple days after my breakup, and it wasn't even a way for me to rant about him or about our relationship as all of it. It was just kind of a way for me to express myself and to kind of look back at my time and my memories. And I wrote this one post called A Week and a Day.
Mm-hmm.
And it was about the time after a week and day after our breakup and how I saw him for the first time. It was the
Right.
week
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
day right after our breakup. It was still fresh. And I just wrote about like what it felt to be broken up with and what it felt like to see him. And like people were like, I don't know why, but like people were going insane about it. Like
Yeah.
I didn't realize how many people sent that my blog to him and to others. Like it was the talk amongst the people, some certain people. I mean, I wished him good luck on his travels because I was just being like nice. Like I want him to know that like
Yeah.
we're
Right.
fine.
Right.
We
Mm-hmm.
can be mutuals, especially because we go to the same school, we're on the same campus, we're gonna see each other. Like it's not a big deal.
Yeah. Exactly. So breakup down. Look at that. See, got that out the way. Breakups aren't that bad, folks. You know, everybody has not
Everybody
me.
has
Not me though. Because I'm still alone. But again, if you're listening to the podcast and you are hot, sexy, and fly, then please do like slide into my DMs because they're open. They always have been open. In case you were wondering, they are still open. And I'm in town. I'm in the US right now. So, you know, make your move. Anyway, also, tell me about, because I feel like we've never, actually, we may have discussed it, but I feel like I don't really remember. I don't know. Tell me about how you fell in love with Tupac. Because when you quoted him just now, it like reminded me, like, you're a Tupac stan.
Oh yeah, I am.
Uh-huh.
Tupac, Biggie, my man,
She loves
right
the
there.
classics. Yeah.
I love the classics. Confucius, don't know her. Tupac,
Slay.
slay.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing about like my family and my household is I was raised R&B.
Yeah, yeah.
R&B is what I was raised with. Some people would listen to Kids Bop.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Could not be us. Yeah.
could not be me, nor will it ever be me. I was raised listening to Tupac, Biggie, Mary J. Blige,
Slay.
Brian McKnight, all of the R&B legends is what I was listening to as a child. I think that I really fell in love with Tupac when I heard Dear Mama for the first time when I was younger. Dear Mama, if you're not educated, Dear Mama is a song he wrote for his mom, where he kind of just is talking about how he's reminiscing on like how she struggled, but how she still kept up with him, how she saw him at his worst points, but still loved him. And I think I really appreciated his rap and his style of rap because it's not like nowadays people are rapping about like drugs, girls, and hookers and all of that. He rapped about stuff that was actually going on, and he really cared about his community. I mean, and he was a poet. I
Right,
mean,
of course. I was about to say, I was literally just thinking about that. I was like, it is the lyrics. It is the attention to detail, the meaning, the
the
metaphor,
meaning.
like
I think
so
he
much
put
poetry.
so much meaning into his lyrics that today it's just not we don't really appreciate like that kind of style of rapping. It's
Mhm.
more like I have money, I want drugs, I want liquor. And he was more about like, hey, let's stand up for the women. I want to be able to see love, unconditional love. I love my
Mhm.
mama. Like I love my mama.
Yeah, slay.
I love my mama. And I mean, his mama was a Black Panther. And
Yes. I am not the biggest Tupac stan, not because I don't like his work, but just because I haven't like listened to a lot of it. But I did watch the movie
yeah,
about his life. I did watch it. So yeah,
so his
that
mom
was
was a
cool.
Black Panther, and so his mom actually wrote a couple of poems. But Tupac, he wrote like, his most famous is like Rose in the Concrete. And his poems and his lyrics and everything he was stood for is just like what I always saw as like, wow, like this man he could do it all. He was he was yeah, people just saw him as a thug, but you really got to look into someone because behind all that is more than to a person. And that's what I really liked about Tupac. Like he was
Yeah.
providing for his family, he was trying, like he was doing what he could to,
Hmm.
like, and I really appreciate
I
that.
wonder what his zodiac sign is.
Oh, I don't know actually.
Do you know his birthday?
No. I think it's
I'm
May.
search I'm searching it up right now. I swear, if he's a Gemini, that would be hysterical.
Oh, I hope not.
Oh my god. Sorry. Brief break in the podcast for me to search this up, folks.
Break. What is it? Oh my god.
He's a Gemini, y'all!
Not the Gemini.
You know what? I have such a mixed bag with Gemini. Honestly, first of all, Gemini women, crazy, but love them. Gemini men, it's a very interesting group.
No, crazy.
No, crazy for sure. Like,
No,
undeniably, like, Trump and Kanye are part of that group. So there's that.
yeah. Though, I don't know. I think my love for Tupac really came from my mom. My mom,
Yeah.
oh my god, biggest Tupac fan ever. She loves him. She calls him her baby daddy all the time.
I love that so much. And your dad's standing there like,
Yeah, but yeah, my dad's just like, whatever. Like, shut
I
up.
feel, although, you know what? I feel like your dad would be the person to be like, yeah, he's my baby daddy too. Like,
You know what? Yeah, he is. But like,
oh
I
my
also,
God.
I am actually on the Tupac Instagram
That's
because
right, y'all. That's right,
I
y'all. And
did,
Justin Bieber follows her on Twitter or something,
and Justin
right?
Bieber follows me on
That's right.
Twitter.
Uh-huh.
Y'all,
Well,
you all can't even spell Twitter.
fact check it, y'all. It's the truth.
It's true.
No
And
lies, no drama.
I did win a poetry contest of Tupac's. And so my poetry is on his Instagram. I made a little video. It's on there.
It's a
It's
slay,
called
y'all.
Beauty. It's like Beauty in Life. Yeah, I'm just like kind of better than everyone else.
I'm
I'm
just
just
like
kidding.
talented or like whatever. Like you
I'm just
guys
like
are just
talented.
peasants, but it's like no
But
big
yeah, I don't
deal.
know. I appreciate his music. Same with Biggie. Though they are rivals, I do appreciate them both.
Of course, slay. We
Slay.
realized again also throughout our time in Italy that our music tastes for everyone listening at home are pretty similar. Like
Oh, they're very similar.
they're both kind of R&B, but also have like mixed in like classic like pop and stuff in there too. So
Mhm.
definitely similar.
Definitely. And then we will be sitting down, and then either Tucker or Malik will play music, and me and you are like,
Especially Tucker. Sorry, Tucker, if you're listening to this, which I assume you probably are. But listen, girl. Some of
no,
your
we don't want to hear it.
music.
We don't want to hear it, babe. We
Some of
love
your
you.
music
Makes me want to shoot myself.
is given random noises.
Like literally, like
It's giving seizure. It's literally giving
Don't you
stroke.
remember when we first got there and we would hang out in his room, and he put on music, and we were all like, "Excuse me."
Jesus Christ.
That was
It was
brutal.
so weird.
That was brutal.
That's right. Oh, that's so weird. I forgot that we used to like hang out in that room.
We jumped from room to room to room. It was
That's
Tucker's.
definitely true.
It was Tucker's. Mine.
Well, to be fair,
yours.
mine was the constant.
Yeah, but mine
was the constant.
Yeah, yours was the constant. Though mine was in the beginning. We would hang out in there all the time.
It's true. We did. I mean, we did have like movie nights in there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That was definitely fun in the beginning. There's a lot of movement.
Yeah, there was a lot. We did a lot.
Especially in Malik's room. But again, we'll get to that in the other podcast. I'm gonna have to make a list. I'm gonna have to literally make a list. It's gonna be like
Do you know how long that podcast is going to be? Like 4 hours.
oh, it's gonna be multiple parts. Best believe.
Best believe.
I'm gonna make a whole list. It's gonna be like bitches who tried us, room situation, room situation, food, campus, off campus, trips. Like it's gonna be so long and ridiculous.
I know. I mean, I'm so excited. Like, I know we recently just got home,
Yeah.
but I'm excited to go back.
I know. I am excited. It's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be a totally different vibe. New people for sure, like upperclassmen and whatnot, and also like different weather, different semester, different classes, schedules. It's gonna be fun, and I'm like excited to go back.
No, I'm excited too. Though I do think that our routine is going to be the same.
Probably in some ways, I would assume. I mean, we had it kind of down, so like,
Yeah.
why change? You know, why if it's not broke, why would we fix it? Type of thing.
Yeah, I think our routine is going to be quite similar. Dinner every night together, weekends together. Though I do want to start going out a little bit more. I feel like
Yeah.
we really need to get out there and go out, and travel more. I really want to travel more this semester.
Yeah.
Like,
'Cause you didn't travel that much in the first semester.
didn't.
Yeah.
Mm. I'm gonna grab my sister so you can say hi to her.
Yes.
Come here, Devin.
Devin on the pod. Slay.
Devin.
I'm gonna have to do a double
She said
featuring.
she's scared.
Oh my god. Don't worry. I mean, they can only hear your voice, so you know,
Yeah, they can
just
hear your voice. Oh, okay. This is my twin.
oh. Yes, twin, slay. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Wait, you don't look that much alike, actually. Wait.
Do we not?
I think it's more in pictures.
Wait, hold on. Let's make the same face. How about
I told you we do not look
No,
alike.
you know what? No, you do. But it's not as similar as I thought it was.
we have different facial shapes?
You do. You do.
Mark.
And very different hair. I love your hair. It's really cute.
Oh, thanks. I just cut it.
She said, thanks, I know.
I
Ow.
did.
Ow. My God.
My hair was like to here. So if my hair was like long, maybe. And my hair is darker than hers too.
Oh my God. I'm gonna get a haircut soon.
No, Henry, really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna cut it all off. I'm just gonna get like, I don't know.
It's
maybe an
grown.
inch.
It's grown on me.
But I know I love it long. I love it long like this. But the issue is that I just know that if I wait until we go back, I'm not gonna get a haircut in Italy.
Oh no, because
So
you know
it's
what
gonna
happened
be-
to lesbian Tucker?
Uh-huh. Ellen.
Ellen. He looked like
It's giving
Ellen.
it's giving Ask Miss Ellen. Like,
Where did he
He-
go?
I don't even know.
I don't know, but it was
He
so
literally got
funny.
his haircut. He put his hoodie on. He's like, I'm not showing anybody. I was like,
It was so funny.
He like cut, like just cut
oh my
it.
God, he looked
Chop.
like Ellen.
You got the chop. No, so I know I won't get a haircut in Italy, so I feel like I just have to do it now so that I don't wait another 4 months and then it goes crazy, because it will.
Like Lou, his sideburns were so long.
Oh my God, my sideburns are so long. I've started to try to control them. So like every time I shave my face, I like do the sideburns a little.
Yeah.
Still difficult. Still difficult. Devin's fading out of camera. Y'all can't see it on the podcast, but she's fading out of
Did
camera.
you,
So-
did you follow her back?
I did.
Roasted. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I'm checking it right now. Also, you're waiting for colleges and stuff. That must be fun.
Yes, I am. Like 27 colleges.
She applied to 27 schools, Henry.
I need to know who wants me. I'm valuable. I need choices.
I was about to be so shady, but you know what? I'm not. Because I'm not that girl. But I could have been that girl right now. I could have been that girl.
It was. What were you gonna say? I need to know now.
No, I wasn't gonna say anything.
I'm trying to think of shady things you would say to that.
He's gonna say something about.
I'm About what?
I was gonna say that it still is yet to be seen if Brown wants you, but we'll get there.
Oh, I know it is.
But we'll get there.
I have a third chance though.
She's waiting. She's waiting on it.
She is waiting.
It took him
Hold on.
three times to choose me. So hey,
Mhm.
hey. better
I
than-
followed.
yeah.
Honey, huh?
It's gonna take me about 5 days to accept the request now. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I totally was following you the whole time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so what's my recent post?
I can tell you what your profile picture is. And that has been our podcast for today. It's been such a lovely time, and I can't wait to see everybody next time. But for now, Savannah, why don't you shout out where everybody can find you?
You can find me on my blog. It's called 19 in Europe. It is in my Instagram bio. It's at Sanai02, SANAIO.
And of course, everything will be linked below, so you can find it there. And seriously, do go read the blog because the blog is so good. And like, I know all y'all bitches either have COVID or are on winter break right now. So you really have no excuse not to read the blog. It's like, you might as well just do it at this point.
I mean, some people we know are in quarantine right now.
Not naming names, but
Luciano!
I can't even talk. My siblings are literally both COVID sick. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fine.
You will see. Well, hopefully we can FaceTime today and see each other.
Slay, we will. But until then, to all the listeners, I will see you next time, and stay safe, get vaccinated.